Hello people, Dojo News, Monday the 6th of November. I'm going to check in with some notes here. Week 45 of 467 here at our dojo, and the term week is week 15. And as we head into the club gradings, the theme to the week is no negatives, and it's not the absence of negativity that makes you positive, it's how you perceive it. And that quote is by myself. So I am quite often referenced as being a positive person, and I would like to think that I am. It's not because of life is full of positivity, though it is, it's what you look at. It's actually, how do I put this? So negativity is there no matter what. You're going to have it. I believe it's the balance in all things in nature, in the universe, planet, if you want to get bigger and everything else. So it's not a case of there are no negatives, but look what we did there with the no negatives. You got two negatives and then thus make a positive. That's a math equation thing that I don't quite know. But yeah, it's not the absence of negativity, it's being able to push yourself forward and learn that it's negative things that quite often make you stronger or give you the opportunity that you would have never had before. So back to the room, to the martial arts study this week. We are practicing sparring and focus pads on our lesson plan. However, because we've got the 2 weeks between the grading, usually this lesson plan is the week before grading practice, but because we've had the grading practice and we've got some more feedback, we might give the students more time on line work and those parts of the grading if that's where they need additional help. Where we've had the grading practice and we know we can then direct it that way. So we'll chop and change the lesson plan a bit this week. In the Fight Club, because that's not all grading side of things, we've got our class tournaments coming up next week, and so we're doing our final power phase this week, getting them ready for that. And in our advanced sessions, we'll continue to work on some situational stuff and visualization. With S&C, we've got a 1 rep max, and in the Kata, it's short-term learning and creative musical this week we'll bring together for the weapons and forms. So news-wise, we are locked into the gradings, and this month we have an advanced training on the 25th where we're going to be touching base with some more leadership stuff as well. Weekly tip this weekend with our narrative of winter resilience is we work through phases of training. So we work through a phase of training towards the grading, and for instance we've got instructor James going off to the championships in a couple of weeks to represent Great Britain fighting in Portugal. And for the World Championships, or for like say an Olympian who prepares over 4 years for that competition, you're not going to be ready all of the time. There's a phase to that kind of training where we're now starting to peak and be at our best, be at our strongest physically, mentally, technically, all strategically, leading into the competitions. So that's the same as how we need to look at the gradings as well. So you don't talk your way out of it. Don't have the negative, I don't know what I'm doing. It's taking action now and then getting yourself ready for it. Even still with 2 weeks, if you're not trained for the last month, then you're not ready for the gradings and we need to wait for the new year. But if you've had a consistent amount of training, maybe missed 1 or 2 with the holidays or things like that, then you can get yourself ready for the grading. It's not that absent of the negatives, it's how you look at it. And I'm referring to some notes. I actually did a little diagram for this. So 2 negatives. I don't know if I picked this off of somewhere else. 2 negatives equals a positive. See what I did there? Yeah? So we need to realise that the negatives are opportunities in our life. Weekly exercise, a burpee for you. So I believe the history of the burpee goes back to a Sergeant Burpee, maybe a Marine or someone in the army. I'm pretty sure that it's named after someone, the exercise, and it was a way of testing people and their fitness. So a burpee is a great exercise. We love burpees here at our dojo. So usually, I believe, a burpee is performed in this position here. Down to your hands, squat thrusting out, back up, and then jumping up in the air. I'm not sure if it's official, the star jump is in the burpee. I believe it's a suicide burpee. If you then put a press up, or they have different names for this, and then you've also got like tuck jump burpees. We've got a whole list somewhere of endless burpees. So that's the exercise for the week, getting a few burpees. I'm going to send this list out to all students. We are, it's fact, we're approaching the end of the year. We're not wishing it away, but we've got a calendar of events that we have had planned and we're going to execute. So Saturday the 4th and Sunday the 5th, this weekend just gone, was the self-defense course. We're going to have a new date for next year. It was a really great self-defense course, and our dojo grading practice, which I said we were referring to in our lesson plans. Then next week, Monday the 13th, is anti-bully week, so we bring out our anti-bully charter, talk to all the students regarding how best to deal with bullying, and just making it a topical thing as it should be that week. And is our class tournaments. Then Sunday the 19th is Dojo Club Gradings. Friday the 24th, we've got Black Friday, and we have a new shop and everything opening online, and a new process for orders and things like that we're really excited about. So we're getting that ready for Black Friday. Saturday 25th is when we will have the belt presentation and the advanced training, where we're going to have the leadership there as well. So the leadership is where people can help with classes, or the higher grades are then required to as part of their grading and assessment. So we're going to have a bit of a chat about leadership then. Sunday 26th is our open day, friends, family, everyone welcome down. And then December the 2nd and 3rd is our winter course, details coming out without fail this week. And then dates that we didn't have in the diary, Friday the 15th is our junior dojo Xmas Christmas party, and then the Saturday the 16th, which is the last day of our classes, is our kids Christmas party. We've actually got 3 Christmas parties this year. The adults one is already booked, a message went out about that. Then we're going to do a slightly older junior one, so teenagers, just if you're unsure which one to send them to, then ask them, do you want to go to the kiddie one or do you want to go to the junior one? That'll be on the Friday, and then on the Saturday we're going to have the kids one. That's where we're going to be doing Nerf War and everything else as well. So buzz for this week, remember there are negatives, it's a part of life, it's how we look at them, it's how we deal with them, how we handle them, that is important. So let's all have that good week, and we will catch up soon. Peace out.